Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, February 9th, 2026. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. So what do we have here for today? We got the Asian data, adjusted current account. Wasn't expected, 3.14 trillion yen down to 2.70 trillion yen. So bunch of data from Japan. During the London session, there isn't anything special for us. ECB Lane will give a speech at 1 p.m. Then German BOA President Joachim Nagel will give a speech at 5 o'clock. Then ECB President Christine Lagarde will give a speech at 5 o'clock as well. Fed Weller will give a speech at 7:30. At 8:30, Bank of England MPC member Mann will give a speech at 8:30. At 9:15, FOMC member Bostic will give a speech, and at 11:15, Bank of England member Mann will give a speech. So plenty of speeches today, no big data release. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We start with euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is showing us some kind of a strength after the RSI broke above the level of 50 and the price broke above the technical resistance at 1.1838. So right now ABC to the downside looks completed. Maybe this is the first leg of the upside movement. So please remember that we got 5 waves to the upside here, completed at the level of 1.2082. Then A, B, C, maybe some other complex correction that looks to be completed here, roughly around the technical support at 1.1767. And now, if this movement to the upside is strong enough, we might see some sort of the next leg, impulsive leg creation. So now we can see movement to the upside in form of the 1.1896 next technical resistance, 1.1920 next technical resistance. So if we hit those two levels, the situation might be very, very clear for the bulls. It needs to be done with a nice momentum, of course. Cable, the situation here is very, very similar. Nevertheless, we still want to see cable to break above this level here, 1.1622. so right now this level is being tested. As you can see, it was tested multiple times. Let me just zoom in a little bit. There you go. It's been tested multiple times. For now, no avail, right? Momentum still negative. Close to the level of 50, still negative. Complex corrective cycle triple two had been completed at 1.3507, and now the market is ready to move higher. Not really sure about those resistance levels, as the market doesn't actually responding to this one. That one might be a little bit more confident, 1.3586. So we closed inside of this zone, waiting for a breakout, and situation is the same as it is on the euro dollar. 5 wave to the upside completed, complex corrective cycle completed. If there is intention to build the next leg to the upside, it should be impulsive, it should be dynamic, it should be aggressive movement to the upside. One last thing we can add. Okay, we don't need this line here, so let's use the old one. Recycling of the trend lines. There you go. This is the top. So as you can see, we are still below. Well, we can't do this actually that much. It's not really textbook. Nevertheless, it looks like there was a rejection here, was a rejection here. So okay, let's leave it here. We need to break above the trend line to confirm the up trend is developing. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Again, the level of 157.34 has been rejected. Local high 157.66, roughly around 30 pips above this level. Nevertheless, clear rejection here, red candle inside bar. Now we are breaking towards the 156.24 and 156.14, 100 pips moving average. If we break above this level and the momentum will go below the level of 50, bears are back in town, pushing the prices towards next target, 155.57. So keep an eye on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Gold. Well, gold first leg is completed, yeah, on a 4-hour time frame chart. Then you have the movement downside towards 4,654. Nevertheless, the market still wants to develop the B wave. Okay, so our plan, our scenario is this was impulsive movement to the downside, wave A. This is a counter trend, wave B, which is either completed or it's building here, and there is still wave C missing. If we break above the wave B high 5091 or above this swing high 5110, this structure here is not yet invalidated, but it gets complex and time consuming, because we might see in wave B this sort of the situation. A to the upside, wave B to the downside, 1 2 3 4 5, irregular flat, top of the wave B, sell off. So right now it looks like we are going to do this sort of the movement, so let's leave it like this. There is still a chance that the gold will go lower, complete the full-blown correction, and then reverse and continue the uptrend basically. S&P 500 still above the major technical support at 6,715, local low 6,727. Beautiful bounce. Nevertheless, we are still locked inside of this range. As you can see, we broke below the trend line, and then up and down all day long, up and down. Nothing is constructive is doing by the bulls. Not much of the important developings here. And as you can see, V-shaped reversal might be bullish on the S&P 500, so please keep an eye on the S&P 500 here. Nevertheless, we are back above the 100 period moving average. Not much is going on here. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin is still under the bearish pressure. It looks like it's about to collapse yet again. This movement to the upside was very short-lived. We went as high as 70 something. Yes, 72,271. We are still below the major technical resistance. This is 74,000, let's say 632. Momentum is neutral. There is a chance for the momentum to break into the positive territory. There is a chance for the bulls to break above the 70,000 for good. Nevertheless, we got the first indication of the bearish pressure, second, third, fourth. It looks like we might see this movement to the downside to be extended quite soon, and then ultimately even $60,000 might be completed, or we are going to move inside of the tight range, and we'll keep oscillating unless the base is built and the market will be ready to move higher. The movement from the bottom 60,000 to the recent top is 20%, so that's cool enough, right? Nevertheless, that's not enough for the bulls to return to the uptrend yet. So they need to, keep pushing to the upside. Otherwise, we are going either to oscillate here in a range, or even test the 60,000 yet again, or even below. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye-bye.